Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. We are here at Kathmandu Airport waiting to go through to get our ticket for Lukla and start our adventure. See you on the airplane on our way to Lukla. Was thrilling. Okay, we are leaving Lukla behind us and heading off into the national park, and we are on our way to Vakding. So I will Okay, we made it to our first suspension bridge, one of many. So here's what it looks like, and we're gonna walk across it. Why don't you come along with me? Need it situated here. Sorry for all the camera movement. Okay. How you doing? Kind of a long way down. I need to pay attention. So hopefully I'm getting some good footage of me crossing my first suspension bridge. There's a lot of ass moving across this bridge. This is Phak Ding. We got to cross the bridge and then go all the way out to that far red roof, and that's where we're staying tonight. And all of this water is coming from the Khumbu Glacier from Everest Base Camp. Okay, I'm here in my room in Phak Ding. It has a Western style toilet and a shower and 2 beds, carpeted floors, and a nice window. Okay, good morning, day 2. We are here in Phak Ding. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, getting up to pack up and get ready to have breakfast at 6:30 and then leave here by 7. We will be trekking through Manjo and then on to Namche Bazaar. Today's the day we get to cross the Hillary Bridge, which is the longest, highest suspension bridge, footbridge, I believe, in the world. So we'll see how that goes. Here we are at another suspension bridge, waiting for the mule train, donkey train to go by, and then we'll start. And so this is,
Bangor.
we are in Danga?
Bangor.
Bangor.
Yes.
And we're making our way up the valley. And then there are these guys that, this is how everything gets up the mountain, on somebody's back. So we're just waiting another minute and we're gonna start across the suspension bridge. Okay, we left Phak Ding this morning. We trekked all the way through Manjo, and now we just stopped at lunch at the Friendship Lodge. The next part of the trek is supposed to be a little bit difficult. We're going to be crossing the Hillary Bridge and then the 2-hour uphill trek to Namche Bazaar. So one day at a time. one step at a time, and we will get there. We are right on schedule. We left at 7:30, and it's now 11. So we're right on time, and we have about another 2.5 hours to go. So I will talk to you when I get to Namche Bazaar. Got the donkey train coming through. They already dropped off all their stuff. Here we are. I made it to the Hillary Bridge. So from here, it's pretty much straight up there to Namche Bazaar. 4 kilometers, about a 2-hour walk. So, slow and steady, one day at a time. Okay, here we are at Namche Bazaar. I made it. Man, it was a tough climb. But Vakting to Namche Bazaar, and here we are. It's raining and frozen mix, but we made it. And we're gonna go find our tea house, and we're gonna put on our comfy clothes and have some hot tea and good fellowship. Okay, here we are in Namche Bazaar. Here's my room. I have 2 beds and a sink and a bathroom with a Western toilet and a shower. But because it's raining and being cloudy, there's no hot shower, so we're just gonna have to suck it up. So this is my accommodations for the next 2 days. Everything is wet because it rained, so I'm gonna put up a clothesline here in the bathroom and see if I can't get stuff to start to dry. Okay, good morning. Day 3. We are in Namche Bazaar for our acclimatization day, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's pretty cold. It's somewhere around 32 to 35 degrees. So let me give you a little view of where I'm at. This is a view from my hotel room. So today we are going to head up to the Everest Overlook Hotel and to the Hillary Museum. And so we're gonna hike high and then come back and sleep here tonight and then start our day 4. Here we are at Everest Overlook Park, and there in the background is our goal, that high peak all the way in the back. Let's see if we can't zoom in. And so we're gonna go all the way up there to get a better view, but the view here is absolutely spectacular. So we started. This is the Khumbu Valley. We're now moving up the Khumbu Valley. And there, in the background, sticking her head up, is Mount Everest. Good morning. Today is day 5, and we will be heading toward Tengboche, about a 6-hour walk. Here's a little bit of a look, last look of Nemche Bazaar early in the morning. It's quiet, and it's a little cold this morning. So I will see you on the road to Tengboche. Okay, here we are. We are getting ready to start out on the Nemche Highway over to Tengboche. Lucky for me today, pretty flat for a while. So it'll be just
Nepali flat.
Nepalese flat. Yeah, that's a relative term. So I will check back in with you as we go along. Have a nice day. Okay, that's the valley we came up, and now we're walking again on the Nemche Highway, which is what they call Nepalese flat. So it means kind of up and down, but this part of the trail is really, really nice. Dirt, not too many rocks, so we're able to travel a little faster. And the sun's coming out, so we'll start to warm up because it's a little bit cold. It's a yak attack.
Yeah. This is called name is Kyangju-ma. And from here, nice view of Devkota. Nice money. Okay.
Okay, here we are. We made it to Tengboche. It was a pretty steep climb. We went up almost 2,600 feet in about 2.5 miles. It was rough, but we are here. There's Ashish inside the house, and now we just got to go up just a little bit more. But I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to spin the prayer wheel, so come along, because I need a prayer. That's what I definitely need. So here we go. I'm coming in, and yeah, baby. Oh money, oh money, oh money, oh money, oh money, oh money, oh money. We are walking into Tengboche, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes when I catch my breath. Good morning. Today is day 5. We are leaving Tengboche, heading to Dingboche, and so here we are in Tengboche. That's the monastery up here, and then as we go out, we're heading up through the valley, and the one peak way in the back that's kind of poking up, that's Her Majesty. That is Mount Everest right there. In the mornings, to pray to the gods, they start burning certain kind of pine tree. They light these small fires, and I guess that's supposed to help their prayers reach the gods. So, and then if you look up, that is Mother Mountain, or Abidablum. We're walking through the rhododendron forest, and we came upon this prayer wall. So these are all prayers that are written in stone. Some of them are really old, and you can see the trail is kind of rugged, but trying to get a cool shot here. GoPro stop recording. Okay, way off in the distance is where we started, at Tengboche, and we kind of came down to that little village, and now we're walking along this really nice highway, and we're heading back up the Khumbu Valley. Gonna cross over, down a little bit, and then back up. This is how everything comes up the mountain on somebody's back. I can't even imagine trying to navigate that load coming up the hill. Okay, we made it up the valley. We're now heading down into the valley, and we're gonna start our climb up that path to Dingboche, where we will spend 2 days at Dingboche. Okay, we are making our approach to Dingboche, where we'll spend 2 nights, and then I'm not sure, but I think that path up there is where we're gonna hike up to. So we're staying somewhere down in here. I'm gonna keep walking so I can get to my tea house. Good morning. Day 6. We're here in Dingboche for our acclimatization day. We're going to go and attempt to climb to 5,000 feet. Excuse me, 5,000 meters, and come back down for lunch. So here's a quick little scan of where we are, and I will check back in with you a little bit later this afternoon. Okay, here we are, we're at 14,000 feet, and we're looking down on the town of, or the village of Dingboche, coming all the way up the valley toward Island Peak. And today we are heading up higher. We're going up for 5,000 meters, and then tomorrow we're going to come up to here, and then we go this way to Loboche. So from here it's Nepalese flat. And I'll check back in with you when we get to the top. Well, we got back to the tea house and it is now snowing. Imagine that in the mountains. This is going to make for an interesting trek tomorrow morning. We will see how much it leaves on the ground or not, but it looks like it's already starting to collect, and it looks like it's snowing pretty heavy. So we will see what happens. Good morning. Day 7. We are here at the Hotel Countryside in Dingboche, getting ready to start out for Loboche. And we're here in the tea room. And very nice. Very, very nice. The food is great. And that's Dolly. She's the owner and proprietor. She took really good care of me, and it snowed last night, so we're going to start out our trek in the snow, and I will check back with you later today when we on our route to Loboche. Okay, here we are on the Everest Highway, heading this way up the Khumbu Valley. There's Sanjib, my faithful porter, friend, guide, and so coming back, and this is kind of where we came from, up the top of that hill there. And this is my lead guide. This is Ashish. He takes care of everything, makes sure I'm well. And these guys take really good care of me. They have nicknames for each other. I haven't figured that out yet, but okay, signing off. We'll see you later. This is for my Facebook friends. I'm going to try and post this later if I can get Wi-Fi. So I will show you. I'm going to see if the camera will turn around. Okay, so we came from up there, came all the way down through here, across this rock fall. This river we're crossing is coming from the Khumbu ice fall at Everest Base Camp. So that'll be tomorrow's push, and I'll take a lot of pictures when I get there. It's been a little bit difficult, but I'm here. Okay, so this big rock fall with this water running through it is all the water is coming from the Khumbu Glacier down through the Khumbu Valley. So we are at Lukla. Up there where we're going to stop for lunch, and then we make a slow, steady climb up to Loboche after lunch. So I will check back in again after. We did our climb out after lunch. We are now at the Everest Climbers Memorial Site, where they built memorials for all of the climbers who have been killed trying to summit Mount Everest. I'm just going to pan around a little bit. I'm not going to video. I think that might be a little disrespectful, but unfortunately there seems to be a lot of them down the ridge there. And then way back up in here, there's a memorial for the 1996 Everest team that was just about everybody was killed. So we're on our way to Loboche. We got about another 2-hour walk to get there, and Sanjib tells me it's Nepalese flat. Yeah, remember that term. Good morning. I know I started a little bit late, but we started out at 5:30 this morning on our way to Gurung. We'll do a quick stop over there and drop most of our gear, and we will head off to Everest Base Camp. Get our pictures and collect our samples or our souvenirs, and head back to Gurung for the night, and then we will start our trek home. So this is where we came from, and this is the view, and here we have a yak attack coming up. They look like big friendly cows, but they can be a little bit testy, and you don't want to be in their way when they're coming up. Some of this stuff is going to Gurung. Some of it is on its way to the climbers at base camp. So you don't want to get near these things. Like I say, they can be a little testy. Sometimes they kind of want to go their own way. Here we are, we're at 16,622 feet, looking down on the Khumbu Glacier, and then there's Sanjib. Don't know what I'd do without him. And way off there in the distance, all of that ice, that's Everest Base Camp. And then we continue on, and then that big pile of black rocks is Kalapatar, and kind of in between those two is Gurung. So that's where we're headed. We got about another hour and a half, 2-hour trek. Have a quick bite to eat, and then off to Everest Base Camp. I will check back in. It's a yak attack. I gotta get out of their way, man. They could be a little bit mean and ornery. You definitely don't want to be on the downhill side. They'll hip check you and send you down the hill. Namaste. Namaste. Okay, I made it to base camp. There's the climbers camp. There's the entrance to the climbers camp, which we're not allowed to go into. But this is the Khumbu Glacier, and there's the Khumbu ice fall that the climbers have to go through, and the glacier moves along on down the valley with that beautiful blue ice. So I made it here. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. Probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made, but also one of the best decisions I've ever made. You really find out who you are. So it's almost time for us to start heading back toward Gurung for the night. We got another 2.5 hour trek back, and it's been quite an experience getting here. My two guides, Ashish and Sanjib, have taken care of everything, made sure I was taken care of and had everything I needed, and so there we are. We have arrived. We completed the mission. So the next part of the mission is to get home. That's what I'm going to do. Good morning. We left Gurung at about 8:30, heading for Loboche. Gurung was a very interesting place, very sparse and desolate, and I started to get a little headache at 16,000 plus feet, so I had to abandon my Kalapatar ascent partway up. So I'm not disappointed, but so now we're sitting on the trail waiting as the Yak So we left Lukla over there in that notch, and we came across the river, even though it doesn't look like it, but there's a river running through here. We came up, and now we're working our way back down the valley, and the view is absolutely spectacular. So our goal today is to make it all the way to Khumbu. We stayed there before, and that's our goal for today. Okay, we came from way up there. Now we're crossing across the river bottom, and we are heading into Parache. We're going to pass through here to the next place. Maybe stop there for some tea or a little something to eat, and then continue on to Khumbu. Okay, we are trying to make our way through Parache, and you can see that most of the trails are like this, these round rocks, and makes for slow going for me, as I'm not conditioned to trek on these kind of rocks. So for me it's slow going, but not much here. As you can see, a lot of brick walls or stone walls. No. So we came from up this way, crossing the river, and I'm guessing we're going up. It's always the plan. If you go down, you gotta go up. So here we go. These guys have amazing legs and balance. All right, we're almost made it back to Khumbu, and now it has started snowing. So we'll see. We got about another, I don't know, 5 minutes or so up the hill to the tea house. Okay, we made the long climb through the mud and the yak stuff up here to Tengboche. And there's the Tengboche Monastery, which probably is not open, but we will see. Good morning. It is we are heading back to Nemche from Tengboche, and this was the Tengboche Monastery. We didn't get a chance to go in, but it's okay. And it looks like a beautiful day today for trekking. It's a little cool, but it's going to warm back up. So, and this is where we stayed, and we had a really nice stay. And my room, if I'm not mistaken, was up here somewhere. And there's my crazy guide, and then the boss. I'm sure they're going to be happy to be rid of me. We're on our way back down to Nemche Bazaar, crossing one of the first of many cable suspension bridges. So, kind of a long way down. Sorry for panning so fast. And here we go. So, GoPro, stop recording. We are leaving Nemche Bazaar. And these are supposed to be the automatic prayer wheels run by water, which is, gotta watch out, it's slippery. But as the water flows, it's supposed to turn the prayer wheels, but unfortunately they're not turning. So we're gonna walk down here as we leave Nemche Bazaar on our way back to Phok Ding. And in true Himalayan Nepalese style. You trek down and then you got to trek back up. So what goes down must come up. But we made it this far, and the new mission is to make it back home. And so we'll get down here and then they have their smoke burning this morning to release their prayers to the gods. And a quick look back up at Nemche Bazaar, and we're going to walk around the stupa and give the prayer wheels one good turn for a safe journey home. So you always go around to the right and give the prayer wheels a turn. Because I want to have a safe journey home. Okay, we have turned just about every prayer wheel this morning, and so we're heading toward Phok Ding. Another quick look as we get ready to head out from Nemche Bazaar. If I'm not mistaken, we are going to be heading all the way back down to the river, which I'm pretty sure we lose about another 2,000 feet in elevation. And the yak attacks and the mule trains start early, so we're on our way. Okay, well, we are well below the tree line again, and we're walking through this beautiful pine forest, and the whole place smells like a giant Christmas tree, and the air is clean and crisp, and you don't have car noise or anything. All you hear are the crows this morning cawing, coming up on our checkpoint. Okay, there she is, the Holy of Holies, Mount Everest through the pines, just below Nemche Bazaar. It's a beautiful day. We have a great view through the pines, and taking a little video just to explain what. Okay, I'm gonna go slow, but this is what some of the trail coming up and going down looks like. It's kind of slow going. You have to pick your way through the rocks. Lots of loose gravel, tree roots, just about every kind of trip hazard you can think of. Plus, as you can see from where the guides are, it's pretty steep. So it's slow going, but slow is good. Enjoy the view, enjoy the ride. I'm not sure which was worse, going down or coming up. Coming up was about a 2-hour hike up from the river, and we're heading down that way now. Okay, we have almost made it down to the Hillary Bridge. The top one is the new bridge, the bottom bridge is the old bridge. So I'm gonna take a little video once we start crossing the bridge. Get down there in just a minute or so. Out behind you. Okay, these guys carry these really heavy bags, and this is gear going up to EBC and products going up the mountain. Okay, we made it across the Hillary Bridge again, and now we're on our way to Phuoc Dinh. I think we're gonna stop at Monjo for lunch. So we're down below 10,000 feet. I almost feel like I could run down the mountain, but we're taking our time. We're not in any hurry. I know it's a little bumpy because going down these uneven steps. Try something different here. And down along the Milk River, what they call it. So it is absolutely beautiful here. It's a gorgeous day, nice and warm, and we're going to continue on. Walking across another suspension bridge across the Milk River, heading up toward Monjo. And right now I'm a little happy because I'm headed home, but I'm also a little bit sad because I have to leave this beautiful place. But that's part of the adventure. So check in with you later. Here, one of the mule trains getting ready. They just kind of wander around till their owner's ready to call them. Then they come and get loaded up. I just learned that the burros stay below 6,000 meters, and the yaks are above that because they don't do very well at high altitude. And the yaks and they do very well. They don't do well down here, so each animal serves a purpose at a different altitude, and we're going to start our way down.
Up.
Yeah, GoPro, stop recording. Okay, today's our last hiking day. We are heading down from Phakding back down to Lukla, and came up on my first prayer wheel, so we're going to give her a spin for a safe journey. That was Ashish giving it a good turn, and every time the bell rings, that releases the prayers to the gods. So here we go. We got one more bridge to cross, and then it's Nepalese flat all the way to Lukla, except for like the last half mile, which is a 200-meter up climb. Because in Nepal, whatever goes down must come up, and if it goes up, it must come down. So it's been quite a journey. Let me give you a little bit of a look where we are. And we're going to be heading on back down the valley. You can smell the yak dung burning. Cross our last suspension bridge this morning. So okay, crossing the Milk River for the last time. One last look back up the valley, and the suspension bridge is bouncing, and gonna come back across the bridge and back down the valley, and that's the direction we're headed, where the sun is shining. So see you in a little bit. We're gonna try walking through a little bit of Phakding, give you a little bit of taste of what town or villages like. Lots of these. There's Ashish. Anytime you come up onto a mantra rock or prayer wheel, you always present your right side. So you always go around them. From my fire department guys, there's the FTC for the they put logs and stuff across the entryways to keep the donkeys, the yak, and the I can't never remember the name of the other one. Yaks? Jubke, which is a cross between a cow and a yak. A lot of the guest houses are closed because there aren't that many truckers out here. So the few that you find open, and then they plant their gardens. They have buckwheat, they have cabbage, they plant green onions, potatoes, and like I say, a lot of the path is just like this, very rocky and Nepalese flat, which just means you go up and down an awful lot.
Here.
All right, we're gonna stop recording and okay, we're here at the stupa and we're heading down into little village of Ghat. Gonna take a quick walk through, try not to fall down because it's pretty steep and uneven. I'm good. I'm gonna walk the big prayer wheel here. Getting stuck in here. Okay. Yeah. some old prayer wheels and some newer ones. They got them all sizes. Okay, well, I need my soul to be pure, I guess. Doing a little vegetable farming up here, some potatoes, root vegetables and carrots and cabbage and buckwheat. And you don't turn the prayer wheels with your left hand. That's a sign of disrespect in Nepal. Well, we made it back to Lukla at lunchtime. We're going to spend one more night here and then fly back to Kathmandu tomorrow. It's been quite a journey. And so tomorrow the next part of the journey starts, and that's get myself home, and hopefully they will have some flights tomorrow from Lukla early. We can get back and get things arranged. So I will check back in with you later. we had a quick helicopter ride to get out of Lukla. Now we're on our way to Kathmandu jeep ride. But at least we were able to get out because the weather is still crappy and get back to Kathmandu. Here we go. All right, next part of the adventure. Sambunat, or they call it the Monkey Temple.
Wow.
And there's Kathmandu.